This was insane to witness, as the Padres are capable of winning a game. Who would have thunk? And this could have lofty ramifications for the future. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Wow. Who knew we could win a game? Before we get too deep into it, please subscribe as always. So let me start off by saying this. Today was Saturday, so I was being a little bit social. Why is my hat crooked? I hate that so much. But I was being a little social, so I didn't get to watch the game, but I watched the highlights. I followed along, so I know what happened. Also, again, sorry I'm a little late on this video. Like, I just got home. And then I was watching the Bananas game. They brought out Trevor Hoffman for the save, and I stopped everything I was doing and I watched that. That was so insane. I literally had goosebumps. I was really hoping he was going to throw some like fireballs, but no, he's old. I shouldn't have expected that. But it was so cool watching, and that literally just happened. So if you guys do yourself a favor, watch that highlight because it was so crazy. But now, the other more important sport, baseball, MLB. So I don't have an AJ Cassavell recap, but I thought we could talk about this. This has the potential to be one of the better days for the Padres. Padres are up big in Colorado. We kind of saw what happened after that, but we'll talk about it. Dodgers and Giants both lose ninth-inning leads and get walked off on. Cubs lost, Mets lost, so yes, shaping up to be very good. So let's start with this. The Dodgers are 1 out away from a no-hitter, allow 4 runs in the bottom of the ninth to lose the Orioles 4-3. They have lost 5 straight and 7 of 8. They are 22-32 since July 4th. Only the Rockies and Nationals have worse records in that span in the NL. My reaction to this... Losers. Anyway, we have zero room to talk, but still... We've lost games, but this is losing a game. You know what I mean? Like we lost, but this is a loss. You know what I mean? I'd say I feel bad, but I don't care. I'm glad you're suffering. Dodger fans, if you're watching this, I'm glad you are miserable. We are too, but at least, hey, we can win a game. Who would have thunk? Anyways, enough of those miserable, sad people over there. Let's talk about today's game. 10-8. So, firstly, offense, thank you for watching. You know what it was? Today's victory was thanks to me. Clearly, Mike Shildt put on my video from yesterday into the dugout, and everyone was like, you know what, Andrew? You're right. So I want everyone in the comment section after this video is over, not right now, pay attention, but after the video is over, I want you to say, thank you, Andrew. This is because of you, Andrew. I'm a very humble person, as you can tell. But let's talk about the offense. So, first of all, Tatis Jr. looking good with the power. He basically had, in my canon, he had 2 home runs today. Brett and Doyle, screw you. But he basically had 2 home runs today. And his power is looking mostly back. He's had a lot of warning track balls hit recently, but honestly, I would rather he flies out to the warning track, which is like much further than what he used to do, which was hit the ball in the infield. So I am happily enjoying that he is still hitting the ball far and has the capability of hitting the ball far. But even Arraez had a really good game today. Machado, you're hurting my feelings, Machado. Please, you're hurting me. Ryan O'Hearn, 5 at-bats, got on base 5 times. So what more could you want out of that? Oriana with some hits, Merrill with some hits. And then Fermin looked really good today. I know a lot of people are giving Fermin crap. He has looked pretty good today. And then Mason McCoy, I'm not mad that he's getting occasional starts. Like, I don't want to give Iglesias every start. Like, let's at least see what Mason McCoy has. And while it's not much, and I did have that error, I'm fine with it, right? Every once in a while, I don't mind a McCoy start. I would still love to see Cronenworth at shortstop. I don't think it's going to happen because he hasn't played there in like 2 years, but we can hope and we can dream. So offensively, very good, right? There were some parts where like it was bases loaded and Fermin grounded out with the bases loaded in the 6th inning, I think it was. That's not great, but again, we're up by 10 runs, so it would have been nice to have more of a cushion. Let's put it that way. But again, 10 runs is nothing to sneeze at. I think we were 8-17 with runners in scoring position, so it's Coors Field. Expect runs to be scored, right? And that goes on both sides. But let's start who I think is the star of the game. And I think I have a picture for it right next. Yeah, Randy Vasquez really came through for us tonight. Estrada and Suarez made it a little closer than we would have liked, but good to be back in the win column after a horrible week. And honestly, we all know the best thing about tonight was what happened in Baltimore. Lamau, only one game back. Let's build on this, especially while the Dodgers are demoralized. And I saw a lot of tweets that were hilarious to me because it's honestly same. It was all like, I despise the Orioles last week, but now I love them. If the Orioles can somehow sweep the Dodgers tomorrow, I'll say I'll buy an Orioles jersey. I'm not going to do that. But I will make an appreciation. I'll take a minute to appreciate the Orioles in our next video tomorrow. I will do that for you, Orioles, if you can sweep them. I don't know when they're playing. I assume in the morning. But yeah, football's back tomorrow, by the way. I 50% care. Go Patriots. But yeah, we'll see. Please do, but we'll see. But yeah, no, the big news. Randy Vasquez. So, I mean, it wasn't like the prettiest game ever, but out of all the the starts we have seen recently, I will literally take this Randy Vasquez start every single day of the week. I'm being a little too hard on him. It was a good start, right? It's a quality start. I'm pretty sure, right? 3 runs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a quality start. I have to double check that, but just yell at me in the comments if it's not. I mean, 8 hits, not great, right? I mean, that's a lot of hits. And 2 earned runs, 3 runs, because of the McCoy thing. So it's like it was vintage earlier in the year Randy Vasquez without the walks. That's what it was. And honestly, right now we could very much use vintage good enough Randy Vasquez in this rotation right now, especially because I don't know where Michael King is, and I don't want Nestor Cortez, and he's injured anyway. So we'll see, right? Jeremiah Estrada. Now, again, I didn't watch the game, so I don't know exactly what it looked like. But he did have the 2 strikeouts, right? So obviously he's striking people out. I think what it is, and I might be wrong about this, I just feel like we haven't used him in a while. Like, I can't remember the last time he pitched. My voice is cracked. I can't remember the last time he pitched. So maybe he was just rusty. I'll chop it up to that. If it happens again, then we'll be concerned. But I don't love it. But then Mason Miller did good, and then Suarez gave up a home run. I've been seeing Suarez get a lot of crap recently. Just watch Tanner Scott and then watch Robert Suarez. Be grateful. Like, yeah, he has 2 pitches. Yeah, he's not the greatest closer of all time. But look who we're competing against. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you might not have you don't have to be in love with Suarez, but you should at least appreciate the fact that he is 80% of the time, maybe 85% of the time solid. Right? And I will absolutely gladly take that, especially because he'll probably be gone next year, and we still have Mason Miller in the works, in the waiting, in the back, second, you know what I mean? Whatever, right? So pitching wise, it was a little dirty, a little icky, but we pulled through. And honestly, we always complained about the bullpen not being able to be used correctly without a lead. So I guess it proves that the Padres, with a small lead, except for Estrada, still can keep things close. But I would love to see, because Juarez technically did give up another home run, kind of, against the Orioles on Sunday. No, when did I go? Wednesday? On Wednesday, but Laureano saved it. So maybe that is a little concerning, now that I think about it. But again, we all know how Robert Suarez pitches. I feel like this shouldn't be a surprise, but it's something to be aware of. Let's put it that way, right? But it's nice that we're 1 game back. If the Dodgers lose tomorrow and we win, we could be tied for first place, tiebreakers aside. So, yeah, but we're going to have Dylan Cease. And as we know, especially in Colorado, we're either going to get Dylan Cease, like, no-hitter against a horrible lineup, a horrible Rockies lineup, or we're going to get shelled, absolutely shelled. There is literally no in-between. So we'll see. I'm hopeful. I'm optimistic. I know my video yesterday, I was super intense and super negative, and I swear to God, bro, there was more dooming in the comments than I was like expecting. And I genuinely felt like hopping on and being like, "Hey, y'all, calm down." Like, I know we were upset yesterday, but take a deep breath. Season's still not over. I know this 1 win doesn't I'm not gonna say this win means we're back. I'm not going to jump the gun and say that already. Like, it's 1 win. Let's keep doing it. Let's win the series, win the next series against these bad teams. But I am going to say I'll never complain about a win. That's pretty much it, right? So it's okay to be a little upset, but don't go full on doom. Yeah, don't go. I don't want to see any, season's over, we suck, I hate everything, gonna go cry in my room. I don't want to see that. keep a little bit of the faith. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I have. I think I have one more picture actually. This is exactly what I meant. Thought not gonna think deeper. Quality start, Tatis dinger, and a Dodgers loss. Moving on. So yeah, not the sexiest game. A win's a win. We scored runs. That's the biggest news of the day. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you guys felt about today. Do you think Randy Vasquez deserves more starts? He's going to have to because we have no pitchers. But in general, do you think he earned himself a playoff start? Let's put it that way. How do you feel about the offense? Do you think this is something sustainable? Or do you think it's a one-off again, like we kind of have because we're inconsistent? And then how do you feel about Estrada? Do you think, or Estrada and Suarez? Do you think there's concern? Or do you think we'll be A-okay? Let me know how you feel. But thank you guys so much for watching. Have some fun with football tomorrow, but don't forget to watch some baseball. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Please subscribe. Try to get us to 2,500 by the end of the month. That would be fantastic. I'd love you for it. And yeah, have a good night. Goodbye. Go Padres. I love you. Goodbye.